Oh, thank God it's over. Oh, boy. So, yeah, with success is assured, The Flash comes to an end for this season. Jeez. No, success is not assured. This was easily the worst they've done. There was nothing, offensive or any of that type of stuff, like, oh, this message or that. And, it's just the show is so lazy and lacking in material. And, of course, it's funny. I was saying filler is dragging everything down. And I was reading that article about Matthew something? That's one of the Star Wars writing group guys going on about how canon is bad. Disney. I need to do a video on that because that's incredible. Yeah, Disney spent $4 billion for the canon, and then it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. But also one of the things was he referred to this article that he thought was just fantastic, and it went on about they put the term filler in a derogatory tone. Yeah, because it is. And it's kind of weird, like this final episode kind of encapsulated the whole thing. It's because there was more, I believe in you. You're stronger than you realize. Oh my God. It's almost like a parody of the CW template, So yeah, not a lot happened. They redo things they've already established, and with Ralph and Sue, just wrap that up already. Now they've given them a new adventure because in the end, I can't even remember her name, Mirror Mistress. Although apparently you're not supposed to use the word mistress because, again, feminine terms are anti-female or something. She's Mirror Master now. She kills her husband. She manages to get him. He could have been a good character, but they didn't utilize him enough. He was good at playing this a-hole guy, but they ended up having to protect him. And then they force this nonsense between Nash and Barry questioning because Barry seemed to be open to the idea of doing a deal with Eva to trade Eva's husband for Iris. And that's a no-brainer. This guy is a rotten, nasty person, and you're stuck, and there's no other way out. Save Iris. What would Iris think? I think she would get over it. Look, overall, I think something happened here, even though, it's the CW template and whatnot, but I'm guessing the COVID business must have derailed what the original plans were, perhaps. They got a full-on cast for the show. Well, not the full cast, but a lot of people showed up for this episode, and so this, distancing, and there's this fight scene they do that's really terrible. They had to put it all in red so that you can't quite see what's going on. But the badass girls that oh damn it now, well, no, what's his name? Is it Joe McCullough or what? The bad guy? He had hired them, the girl with the black hole gun, and the other one that's the evil sister of what's her name? I don't care. She can't act anyway, but she's the one that had the red mask on. So anyway, they got abducted apparently by Eva, and I thought these were the doppelgangers, but apparently she convinced them that their boss was an evil man, and girl power, I guess. I don't know what. They just showed up, and all of a sudden they decided to fight for her, even though they were basically hired hands. And he was saying, hey, whatever she's offering, I'll double it. And it's not about money. It is. That's what all of a sudden their characters are 180s. They didn't matter. It's just for the stupid fight scene they did. That was pretty stupid. And then, of course, they do another scene where Sue gets the drop on Ralph, and it's so lazily done. It's just like they're just like, let's get through this. It's just nobody was into it anymore. And I'm thinking, yeah, the thing was disrupted in this one because this is really a terrible way to end your season. It does end on the cliffhanger. They do not save Iris, and she's in trouble, and apparently she's shattered in a bunch of pieces or something. I don't know. So I guess the search for Iris will be the next season, and they need to cut it down to 8 episodes. I think that would be more manageable. Because I think, yeah, I did run across a brief little interview where Grant Gustin confirmed he's already signed up for 8 and 9 of seasons for The Flash. It's season 8, season 9 of The Flash. You know, I mean, the show could get canceled before season 9, but season 8's probably, you know, is no doubt a definite deal. So oh God, just. And like I keep saying, not all of the cast is great, especially some of the newer ones they brought in. But that core cast they had is pretty damn good. But I think Cisco's been written out. Now Caitlin's been. They ruined Caitlin and the whole Killer Frost thing being a split personality. I never liked it, and it's so stupid. And so they do another feeling scene where she has to come to terms with her mother, which is Caitlin's mother. So Caitlin's mother has to make nice with Caitlin's imaginary friend, Killer Frost. so they do, you know, and everything's great. Oh God, oh man. So and then Daddy Joe shows up at the end. You know, he's back from protective custody or whatever, and so Eva is now, I guess, the new main villain for the next season as well. She's managed to emerge from this. She kills her husband, but she blames it on Sue. So now Sue's on the run. So I guess that could be material for a romantic adventure for the two on the run and this sort of thing. Barry Allen still hasn't figured out how to create a new Speed Force, so I don't know how he even has any powers left at this point. But his real power, according to Caitlin, was love, you know, so he still has the love force. Oh God, it was so terrible. So yeah, you didn't miss anything. In fact, the whole season was just a colossal waste of time. Little snippets here and there, but nothing to justify any of it. So but some of these plot points and the resolution, and granted, maybe there was, like I said, the crisis, not the crisis in Infinite Earths. I mean, the outbreak may have messed up their schedule and whatnot, and they couldn't really resolve it. But boy, oh boy, I don't know that they could have anyway. They need to tighten it up. Filler is bad. It is very, very bad. Okay, there you go. Another Flash season in the can. Thank you for watching and listening. Say, why not like and subscribe? And check out that link description below. That'll take you to my many stores that have plenty of goodies for you. Yeah, shirts and all that. And of course, you can head over to IndiePlanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. It has no filler in it whatsoever. And of course, you can catch the Mr Nailsin Show, the podcast, over at RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch these videos and others on BitChute. I intended to do I haven't done Nailsin News, or perhaps maybe not, the sort of paranormal stories and weird stories like that. And then the news with just crazy, weird crimes and stupid people. But some of them are just really, really raunchy. And so I'm thinking those will be the ones. There's already one up on BitChute. It will not be on YouTube. So that's how I'm doing it. The other ones that I think aren't too racy or whatnot, I'll go ahead and keep those on YouTube. But with YouTube, you just never know what's going to... In a moment's notice, the whole thing could just get canned, and I just don't know. So BitChute, it's the backup plan, but it's also a place for other videos. Yeah. So anyway, that's how that's going. Originally, I was just going to move all of Nailsin News over there and leave it at that, but I'll spread them out and put what I can over here. All right. Again, thanks for watching and listening.